Good morning, little cleaners out there. Welcome to the show. This is what sold on eBay this week for the first week of June 2020. And the first thing we sold this week was this strawberry shortcake glass. I paid 79 cents for this item. I listed it October 27th, 2019. I sold it June 1st. For $5. $5 plus shipping. So it's just a little, like 3-inch glass or whatever, 4-inch glass. So, yeah, anyway, that's that. Next. I was actually trying to get more of them so I could put them up in a group, in a lot, but unfortunately, it didn't work out that way, so. Never did find another one. I gave up looking. Next. Alright, yeah, I know. I don't really think this movie is about that, but that is the picture they used on the cover. So, I paid 49 cents for this at Goodwill. I listed it December 14th, sold it June 1st. I got $15 plus shipping. Next. It's a Hot Wheels car. I picked this up for $0.25 at a thrift store. I listed it May 6th, sold it June 1st for $4.95 plus shipping. Next. This is an ashtray. I sold this once before and couldn't find it. When I redid my inventory, when I started the process, I ended up finding it. So I paid nothing for this because I don't remember what I paid. I listed it September 17th. Last year, sold it June 2nd for $6.99 plus shipping. Alright, and Magic Treehouse books. This was a lot of books. They were actually, pretty sure they were just sitting around here. I used to sell a lot of children's books, so I still have a lot of children's books here. So, anyway, yeah, I paid about $1 for this lot. No, that's not it. I paid $2.50. $2.50 for the lot. Listed it January 31st last year. Sold it June 1st for $14.95. I don't know why my numbers are out of whack there, but that's that. Alright, next. Spawn. 2 VHS tapes. I paid $1 for them. I listed them December 29th last year, sold June 1st for $10.99 plus shipping. Cannon jar lid. Let's see, I paid 23 cents for this lid, listed it January 1st last year, sold it June 1st for $7.19 plus shipping. I have 23 sold of those and 23 available. Hey, that's cool. Next. This is just, it's a little insert out of a Ready Set Go cooker grill, and I was wondering why these hadn't sold. I had them listed for quite a while. I paid 75 cents for it. I listed them July 23rd, 2016. So they've been up for 4 years. I sold it June 1st, and I got $17.94 plus shipping, which might be the reason why I didn't sell. I only had 2 of them. I sold one last week. I sold one this week. Obviously, I must have listed them very high way back in the way back, and probably was being undercut the entire time these last 4 years. And apparently, people must have gotten either they stopped listing them. I happened to have a little period in there when I was the only one that had one. Or something, I don't know, but I sold both of mine, so it only took 4 years. Not a big deal, right? No biggie. Next. This is a mattress protector. Let's see, I think I picked this up. I'm not sure. I think I picked it up in a free box at a yard sale or something, if I remember right. And, yeah, so I paid nothing for it. I listed it February 10th. This year, sold it June 2nd for $11.99. $11.99 plus shipping on that. Oh, there we go. Cooties. Ants in the Pants. These are I don't know if they're ants or grasshoppers or what they are. They came out of an ants in the pants, so they must be ants. They must be ants in the pants. Paid 99 cents at the store for the ants in the pants. The game itself really wasn't selling for much. This was in the box. The box was pretty beat up. It really wasn't selling very, very much, so I thought, well, maybe I could just list the ants in the pants. Oh, and I was missing one of the ants. So, I don't know what happened to it. I was missing one. So anyway, I listed it, and I listed just the ants. I didn't sell the rest of it. Sold them as replacements. Let's see, I listed them December 4th last year, sold June 2nd, and I did get $6.99 plus $4 for them, so for shipping, $4.60. So yeah, it's all right. I mean, I got my money back anyway. So next, and a little more. Attic stairway cover. I've had these for quite a while. There was 3 of them. I paid $21 for. I had 3 of them. The person just came in. I didn't sell any of them until this one. The person bought all 3. They came in and just bought all 3 of them. So yeah. So I paid $7 each. So that's $21. I listed them April 15th last year. Sold these June 2nd for $68.85 plus shipping. So they sold full price, and that was. I was happy. It emptied a tote out of my inventory. Almost. There was a couple things left in it, but yeah, they took up a lot of space. So that was actually fine. I was glad that was a good sale. I was pleased to see that sale anyway. So next, all right. Let's see. Bissell. This is part of. It was one of my wife's old vacuum cleaners. It was a part that. The machine quit working, so she got rid of the machine, and then she found this when she was cleaning out her room and said, "Here, just sell this." So, all right, I'll sell it. So I paid nothing for it. I listed it. Let's see, October 23rd last year. Sold it June 2nd. I got $6 for it. $6 plus shipping. I was good with that. Next. Somebody else was happy too, because if you tried to buy a new one of those, it'd probably be $25, $30 or something. So these are Glenn Cook. Glenn Cook is I'm thinking that, well, this is A. Garrett PI, but I'm not. I think they were. I'm not sure if they're actual. Well, they are PI, but I think they're like science fiction. He does this, and he does another. There's another series called The Black Company, and if you find Glenn Cook books, you should list them. You should get them, and you should list them, especially The Black Company series that he has. Anyway, these ones I didn't pay anything for these ones because I got them all at a local thrift store I have that sells books for $1 a bag, and I sold The Black Company. I put the $1 that I paid on the Black Company listing when I listed those ones. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah. So so basically I didn't pay anything for these ones because it was only $1 for all of them that I bought. So when I killed it on the Black Company books, I absolutely killed it on those ones. So anyway, yeah. All right, so these were listed March 28th, sold June 2nd. I got $15 for this lot of 5 plus shipping. Next, this is like out of some kind of a Thomas the Train thing, I guess, but it said it was 1977. I did not realize that Thomas had been around that long, but then I think it was a VHS tape with. Who was it? I was only thinking the only people that did Thomas was George Carlin, and who was the other guy? George Carlin, and it wasn't LeVar Burton. I don't think. Was it? No, that was somebody else. Who? Oh, Ringo. I think Ringo Starr. Was it Ringo Starr that did Thomas as well, but apparently there was a woman who had done it before. I can't remember her name. Was it Shirley Lewis? Sherry Lewis? I don't know. Anyway, apparently this is from this 1977. I didn't realize that, but I never did look up to find out the history about Thomas to see if Thomas stuff did go back that far. But anyway, yeah. So this piece was not working. It takes batteries. Apparently, you can put other chassis on top of this, not chassis, but bodies on top of this, and it's battery operated. But the part in the battery compartment where the spring attaches, the spring in that piece were missing. So I just listed it just because I could. So if you had it and it was working, they're actually worth quite a bit of money. I mean, not killer, but $25-$30 isn't not heard of. So anyway, yeah, I paid nothing for it anyway. So I listed it March 19th, sold it June 3rd. I took $2.20 plus shipping, first class shipping for it. And really, I just wanted to be happy that it went to somebody who, obviously, if they're buying it not working, we did discuss it to make sure they were aware that it wasn't working, and they are, so they're going to fix it. So that's cool. So, and he probably flipped it. He probably fixed it and flipped it. So next, Lincoln Logs. 34 of these double notched 4 and 5/8 inch long Lincoln Logs. I've had them now, these for a while now. When I first started listing the Lincoln Logs, I bought a big, huge box full of them, and I separated them all out, and I sold the bigger ones really fast. I still have a couple of 2-3 lots of Lincoln Logs left, but these, let's see, I paid 33 cents for these because I had so many lots of them. I think I paid $5 for the big box of Lincoln Logs originally. I think that's what I paid, maybe $4. Anyway, I listed this October 24th last year. Sold this one June 3rd. I took $17.99, so $5 off. $17.99 plus shipping. Next, this is just an accessory, an attachment for an old sewing machine, old Singer. Let's see. For some reason, I'd like to sell these. I don't know why, but I do. I am missing some things here. Hold on a minute. All right, yeah, I don't have the numbers on this here. Hold on a minute. All right, well now I do have the numbers. I paid 8 cents for this. I listed it March 24th. Sold it June 3rd for $8.99 plus shipping. $8.99 plus shipping for this little gadget. All right, there we go. Next, replacement air conditioner filters. Let's see. I'm out of these. This must be the last of them. I paid $2 for the pair. Listed September 8th last year. Sold June 4th for $8.10 for the pair, plus shipping. Okay, next. I think I got this. Not sure. Paid nothing for it. I think I got it in a bunch of free stuff at the niche one day. It's been listed for a while now, I think. Let's see. No, not about a year. It's been listed a year. So June 27th, I listed it. I thought it was a lot longer than that. Yeah, so anyway, I sold it June 4th for $5. $5 plus shipping. And anyway, yeah, so I'm always surprised by that when that stuff sells. It was listed a while, so it wasn't worth more than that, I guess. Anyway, yeah, there we go. Okay, this is a little toy that fit inside of a Connects game. It was still in the bag, but so it was never used. It was the sad thing about this is this connects roller coaster. All the parts were in the bags. The bags had never been opened. The box was really beat up, you know. So I knew when I got it that I was going to be parting it out. But the crazy thing is that even with all the parts new in the box, even if the box was like brand new, this thing does not sell for. It must have sold when they originally bought it. It must have been really expensive, but I guess connects just are not something that I must not be highly collectible or something like that, because this toy was just not selling very high. Anyway, so it sold actually better parted out. I think I've only sold 2 parts out of it, this being the first, of course, which, okay, so I paid 16 cents for this, because I only paid 99 cents for the whole thing at Goodwill, so that's cool. But yeah, 16 cents for this part. I listed it April 25th, sold June 4th for $5. I took $5 plus shipping on that, because I listed it at a price that was fair for what comps had told me, but there just wasn't anything. When the guy made the offer, I looked and stuff had been selling for that, so I was like, you know what, just get the sale and maybe change the algorithm in your favor and go from there. So got the sale. Next. I got these. I bought a big bag of these things. I mean, a big bag of them, and I took some to the shop that were like off brands that didn't have any markings on them, and I sold. I think I've sold. This was the second lot. I sold another lot, a smaller lot, before, but I paid $1.50 for the whole. Well, no, I paid $1.50 for this lot. So I think it was $3 or something like that for the bag. So yeah. But for this lot it was $1.50. There's 22 of them in there. So yeah. I listed it March 4th, sold June 5th, and I did price high, but these they do sell there. So I got $70 plus shipping for them. So I'm not ashamed of selling them that high. People are willing to pay it. So cool. Next, Mousetrap game. I was really after Mousetrap at one point. I was always picking up Mousetrap games. Now I have a bunch of Mousetrap games parted out, and I got several of them listed. I think at least, well, I had at least 2, but maybe 3. I think 3 of them that were whole, that were complete, that I had listed, but it just isn't selling for me. I mean, if you look up comps, a lot of times there's good comps on them, but just not for me. So anyway, I paid $1 for the game, so it's not like I was out a lot by doing it, but I listed this October 23rd, 2017, so yeah, we're looking at 2.5 years or whatever. So sold it June 5th, and I got $15 plus shipping, and it took up a lot of space, so it's gone now. So yeah, that's that. I love selling board games, but it can be tedious sometimes. So keep it positive, Dave. Yeah, keep it good. So anyway, Mousetrap, sold it, gone. Next. I picked this up at the Goodwill, actually. I picked this up at Goodwill. I paid 99 cents for this. It's just a lid. I didn't bother to look it up when I picked it up because it's just a lid. But it's no lids left behind sort of deal. Anyway, so I listed it May 27th, sold it June 6th, and I took $20. I took $20 plus shipping for that. So $30 was probably a little high. So $20 is a fair price to me. Next, another waterproof mattress protector, and this also was in the free box. I paid nothing for this. Listed it February 13th, sold June 6th for $5.99 plus shipping. There's just a lot of them out there. They're just not priced very high. There's a lot of them out there, and they're selling them cheap, so I have no choice. Next. These are Anchor Hawking. I'm not sure if it's Milano or Lido or whatever it is, whatever the pattern kind of name is, but there it is. I had 3 of them actually. I originally had 2 in the listing, and I found a third one in the basement that I added to it after the fact. So I paid $279 for the lot. Listed September 17th, sold June 6th for $15 plus shipping, $14.99 plus shipping. So I like that. Next, I like selling VHS tapes too, but I don't mind. I like selling glasses and stuff. Jeans. I don't really like selling jeans, but I will. And these were shorts, so size 33. 50 cents I paid for these. They were Wranglers. I listed them September 11th, sold June 6th for $11.99 plus shipping. $11.99, 50 cents to $11.99. I mean, I don't know why. I think it's because all the stories you hear in the Facebook groups. I think of people giving people a hard time when it comes to clothing. Buyers giving sellers a hard time over clothing, and I guess I just have a bad attitude. That's on me though, so I shouldn't be reading those stories or paying attention to them. Next. Let's see. Mid-century, 4 of them. Floral green tin litho plates. I thought they were pretty. There was some scratches and stuff on them. I paid 99 cents for the whole for the bunch. Listed September 14th, sold June 7th for $12. I get $12 for them plus shipping, and that worked for me. Next, this is actually last. This is it. This is it for the week. Hamilton Beach blender. Sold the whole thing. I paid nothing for this. I listed it March 2nd. Sold it June 7th, and I got $20, $19.99 plus shipping. So that was surprising. I think they're pretty cheap at Walmart, aren't they? Things like this. I don't know, but it's not like it was anything special. It's not a KitchenAid or a Vitamix or anything like that. But I noticed that it sold, that it was selling, so I cleaned her up and I sold it. Okay, so I paid for everything that I sold this week. I paid $38.34. $38.34 is what I paid for everything. $21 of that was those attic door installations. So I mean, the rest of it, as you heard, for the most part, is pretty cheap. There's nothing here. Let's see, the most expensive one, other than those, was, let's see, the green glasses, the avocado, Milano, little whatever glasses were $279 for that lot, and then the Magic Treehouse books were $250, and that was the 3 highest things that cost me money. So yeah, I know that they say that if you spend more you make more and everything like that, but I've also heard that you make your money when you buy. So that's just where I'm at. I'm just stuck there. I've always been stuck there. I have a hard time paying up for things. It'd be great. I mean, if I paid $20 a piece for stuff and could sell them for $80, I mean, that's a good deal. I guess I would do that, but I've had a lot of times when I've tried to do that, and it just didn't work out. It just didn't work out. All I wanted was a Pepsi. No, that's not it. Yeah, so anyway, my total sales for the week was $409.06. I didn't have any returns or not paying bidders or any of that kind of stuff. So $409.06 was my total. So that was good. All right, thanks for watching, and just remember, fourth quarter is coming, so keep listing. Bye-bye.